Welcome to Okoboji Broadcast, everybody. Hot summer days of August in the Iowa Great Lakes, and nothing's hotter than Iowa rock and roll. And here to attest to that, of course, Clay Norris, the Executive Director of the Iowa Rock and Roll Music Association. How's that for a segue?
Oh, that's awesome. We are trying to keep up with the local temperature.
Well, you're doing good.
Yeah.
You guys have been busy, I tell you what, with music here, music on the big stage in the preservation, on Live on Lake Street. And we're not that far away from Labor Day weekend either.
A lot going on. In fact, I realized we had Tim Horsman here on Thursday. Mm-hmm. We had Galaxy on Friday. Yeah. And both of them were our biggest attendance of the year in succession. And those were also our 15th and 16th concerts.
And imagine that in a year where, let's face it, back in May, you're going, what are we doing? Are we doing anything?
That's right. That's right.
So wonderful. You've been able to do it safely. People have been able to separate and still take in great live music.
Exactly. And, we've been forced, I guess, to go to Preservation Plaza the last two. And in fact, this week also we're going to have Union County Trio, and we're going to be moved over there. But, it's turned out fine. It really has. We were a little concerned about the size of the sound systems that our groups are bringing, knowing originally they were going to be on the street.
Right.
But it's worked great. It really has.
Well, you got plenty, on Lake Street, you got plenty of room to spread out, but certainly on the preservation and sound systems today, they put out a good sound. So.
Exactly.
So what do we got coming up here that we look forward to?
Well, we, as you know, and I think our audience knows, we were forced to postpone the induction this year. First time since the Rock and Roll Music Association has been founded that we're not going to do a rock and roll induction weekend on Labor Day weekend.
Right.
And a lot of that was due to the inductees themselves. Some of them are older, and or they have family members that it might be problematic if they caught COVID. And,
right, and that's part of the whole experience is when these people get inducted into the Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, it's their spouses, their uncles, aunts, children, grandchildren that love to come to this to watch the honor.
Exactly, and we thought about that more than anything, Jeff, is that it's a celebration.
Yeah.
And if we had half the attendance, if we had, people unable to come, that's not fair to anyone.
Right.
So we postponed that. We're going to try to do it on Memorial Day, as we've said, but we started thinking too, well, it's Labor Day weekend. There's going to be a lot of people here. They expected music, so why not provide some? So we created the first annual, we hope, Iowa Rock and Roll Music Festival. And I doubt if we'll have it again on Labor Day if things go normal in the future and we have our induction, but we could have it on another summer weekend.
There are several weekends, I believe, in between like Memorial Day and Labor Day, just, from my experience in life.
I think we can handle it. So it's going to be a lot of fun, I believe. Leading it off is going to be Terry Cline.
Yeah.
And that'll be Thursday night right here, and Terry is just awesome. As he kind of really centers into what our intern called our sort of legacy people.
Oh yeah. Okay? I'm trying to think how many different instances Terry's inducted into the Iowa Rock and Roll. For himself, the ups and downs. Terry's all over the place.
Yes. In fact, Lauren had even a better name for it. I remember it's Loyalists.
Yeah.
So the Loyalists are the ones that we really want to super serve.
Yeah.
And so Terry really fits that bill. Then on Friday night, we're going to be back on Lake Street, and Jeff assures me we'll be able to be on Lake Street for that. This is going to be a group called Mr. V Trio, and there's a gentleman, and he calls himself Rockin' Vance. It's Vance Jorgensen, and he is a longtime member, supporter of the Iowa Rock and Roll Music Association, great musician himself, and he has organized one of our, a trio that I know has at least one inductee. I'm not 100% sure if Ron Smith is, but I know that Maurice Jules is. And Maurice Jules is just fantastic. He's kind of, he does a lot of soul and Motown and so forth. Well, he can sing anything.
Yeah.
And so there'll be a lot of fun. And then they've invited Janice Hill to come and sing a few songs with.
Okay, very good.
And Janice had come earlier in the year and was a big hit. Janice is an inductee this year, 2020 inductee from
Right.
the Sioux City area. So that's going to be Mr. V Trio and friends. So we're going to see, maybe there'll be, he said it could be like a jam session. If there's some other people that want to come up and play, come on up. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Then on Saturday, we're going to have 3 concerts leading up to the Parks Arch Allies concert that'll be at 7:30
Right.
in the evening
Yep.
on the big stage. So in the morning, or I guess right after lunch, at 12:30, and this is going to be great. So come on down, everybody, because at 11:30, I believe they're going to be dedicating the pier to Berkeley Bedell.
Yes.
At 11:30, and
Right.
then there's the farmers market and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
So at 12:30, we're going to have vinyl nights.
Oh, yeah.
And
Yeah.
we're trying to decide, Jeff Vierkat and I were talking about that too on Friday night. Originally, we were going to have it on what's called the Preservation Plaza patio.
Right.
But we might move it to the big stage, especially thinking about the number of people that might be around.
Sure.
So it'll be right down there, but you'll notice where we're set up.
It's where the
One place-
music's happening,
That's
yeah.
right. And Vinyl Nights is Adam Lehman and Jacob Whitcamp, and also Gary Lambert, who just morphs into all kinds of groups.
Yeah.
Gary's awesome.
Yes, he does.
So that's going to be Vinyl Nights, and they play a lot of classic rock. It'll be a ton of fun. Oh, and then Mr. V Trio, backing up to them, their specialties are classic rock, Motown, and soul.
Okay.
So that's kind of that genre. Then Bob Carpenter is another person that's going to come, and he'll be here. He's another like Terry Cline, a big favorite.
Yeah.
Boji Bill, a lot
Yeah.
of people call him.
Yeah.
And Boji Bill will be back on our patio at 3 p.m.
Okay.
And he will play, and again, great for our loyalists and just everybody. Bob's a ton of fun.
Yes, he is.
And then at 5:30 or 5:15, we're going to have Emma Arndt, and Emma Arndt is a winner of our Iowa Rocks Talent contest.
Okay.
And Emma was very well received on a live stream that we actually did from the museum.
I remember that, yeah.
And Emma plays the ukulele, and she is so creative. I mean, she plays Heart songs on the ukulele, Elvis songs on the ukulele.
I love it.
One of my favorites that she did was, the song that Bernadette Peters sang in The Jerk.
Oh gosh. I've only seen The Jerk like 5,000 times.
Yeah. You belong to me or something like that.
Yeah. Steve Martin sang with her. Yeah.
Yes. So anyway, terrible singing this morning, but by me anyway. But she actually, I think, performed that song as one of her final songs that won her the contest.
Okay.
The creativity of it all.
For tonight,
You belong to me. Yeah, that one.
Yep, that's it.
That's it. So Emma will be on our patio again from 5:15 till right kind of leading up to Arch Allies,
Okay.
and then Arch Allies is a tribute band to like REO Speedwagon and
Styx
Foreigner and Styx
yep.
and a bunch of bands
Journey.
like that.
I mean,
Journey.
they get it all in there.
That'll be a blast. So, and then the fireworks after that. So when we add in the shared, I mean, we're just partnering like on a lot of things with Arnolds Park. When we add all of that together, there's 6 concerts between Thursday night and Saturday evening.
That's a load of music.
Yeah,
And
and
you gotta love
different, all rock and roll based, but everything from, some oldies rock and roll to current stuff.
Well, and face it, rock and roll, its roots are, go into a lot of blues, country and western. I mean, so rock and roll, and as it evolved, stemmed a lot of different types of music too. So, when you say rock and roll, it's not like a one size fits all. It fingers out.
Well, I got a kick out of Emma. Of course, she's sweet gal. She's still in high school, so she would introduce a song or two as, this one's from way back. I think this movie was from Shrek. Like, oh no.
Well, thanks for making me feel old.
That's right.
Well, all the information on all the music coming up, whether it's this weekend or moving into Labor Day weekend, on the website, of course.
Yes, be on the website, be on our Facebook page. We're running ads. There's going to be some posters around town. We'll have some ads on the radio. We're trying to make sure that we get the word out on this. have a good attendance. As far as all we're asking is one of those concerts, if you feel moved to give us $5 or $10. You know, we're not taking tickets, we're not putting a wristband on, nothing like that. Just kind of honor system, and people have been very generous this year, and we appreciate it so very much.
And it's a great time to be generous, and of course, don't forget the Rock and Roll Museum's here too. I mean, yeah, come for the music, but please take some time in our beautiful museum.
Yep, and we're lining sponsors up. We have some already. We have Ruth Van Locker. We have Blink Marketing, for example, Cozy Heat Fireplace, our gallery. All of those folks have already stepped up, and we have some more that I'm hoping to hear from. That'll support us as well, and we're very, very thankful for that.
Well, you're supporting great music and the history of it here in the state of Iowa, and we love to support you guys as well. You're doing great work.
No, thank you.
My friend Clay Norris here from the Iowa Rock and Roll Music Association. Check it out again. It's iowarocknroll.com is how you find that website. We thank Clay for taking a few minutes with us. We thank you as always for watching us on a beautiful Okoboji day on Okoboji Broadcast. Okoboji Broadcast with Jeff Thee is brought to you in part by the headquarters of the University of Okoboji is at the Three Sons, open Monday through Saturday 10 to 5 and Sunday noon to 4. Last Touch Painting and Cleaning, providing interior, exterior, and house painting and professional cleaning services in Spirit Lake. Okoboji Mattress Company, 1 mile west of the junction of Highway 9 and 71 in Spirit Lake. Bank Midwest, dream big, plan wisely, live well. And Ducky's Marine and Motorsports Repair in Spirit Lake. Lakes Regional Healthcare and Avera Partner. Brand's Law Office in Spirit Lake. Ruth Van Locker, where carnivores are welcome on Hill Avenue in Spirit Lake. Beck Engineering in Spirit Lake. Be Radiant Laser Skin Studio, newly located in the Okoboji Plaza in Okoboji. And by Quest Wealth Management, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services. Advisors Jan Spielman, AJ Spielman, and Erica Wachholz.